Now developing news affecting voters across the Commonwealth. The Virginia Supreme Court struck down Governor Terry McAuliffe's sweeping voting rights restoration order today.
But the governor says he's fighting back, determined to make sure felons in the state will still get the chance to vote. 10 on your side's Liz Kilmer's following this. And Liz, how is the governor responding?
Well, Tom and Anita, in a statement, Governor McAuliffe pledged to individually sign 200,000 orders to make sure convicted felons have the opportunity to vote. This after the Supreme Court ruled that his sweeping executive order to restore those rights was unconstitutional. In a 4-3 decision, the Virginia Supreme Court struck down a sweeping restoration of voting rights for felons in the state.
I think it was pretty clear from the beginning that this governor was operating outside of the Constitution.
Delegate Scott Taylor agrees with the court's decision, which was outlined in a 63-page document Friday, stating in part, quote, the assertion that a Virginia governor has the power to grant blanket group pardons is irreconcilable. The executive order was issued by Governor Terry McAuliffe in April, upon which more than 10,000 felons registered to vote. The Supreme Court ruling now strips them of that chance.
I think it's a pity, and I disagree with their decision.
People who've served their time and have a clean record ought to be employed and have a chance to vote.
10 on your side spoke with folks in Ghent, the majority disappointed by the ruling, but others in support.
I think there are broad categories of felonies, and that a different approach could have been reached so that those with minor offenses could retain their voting rights.
Taylor agrees.
We do need improvement in our criminal justice system reform, but this was not the right way to do it. He doesn't have the power to do it.
But the governor is determined to hold that power and says he'll go about it differently. Responding to the ruling, he released a statement promising to, quote, sign orders until I have completed restorations for all 200,000 Virginians. The struggle for civil rights has always been a long and difficult one, but the fight goes on. And we've reached out to others for their responses to Congressman Bobby Scott, Attorney General Mark Herring. We're waiting to hear back. I'm Liz Kilmer, 10 on your side.